Hey everyone, it's Major Reaction coming at you. Today I am going to show you what I got in the mail. It was a bunch of feet, and all these feet came from Savage Crucible. The makers of Savage Crucible, Harvinger Studios, sent these out. These are the replacement feet for the Lemurians from Wave 1 of Savage Crucible. These are my Kickstarter. This is for my Kickstarter. So these came in back on December 30th. Today it's January 10th. So it's taking me a minute to get around to doing these. But I'm going to show you guys how to replace the feet on your Lemurians. So if you never really messed around with them before, if you didn't get the Huntsman pack or the Armor pack, then you might never have replaced the parts on your Lemurians. So I've done a previous video kind of talking about how to do the armor. So today I'm going to do the feet. So I got my bowl of hot water. I'm just using a beat up old Tupperware because, you know, I'm going to do this all the time with figures, heat them up. So you might want a bigger one if you're going to do multiples at once. But right now we're just going to do Ko'Mo. So first of all, we're going to take a look at his feet. Then we're going to find the ones that match up. Got it right here. So what they did is they changed the underneath of the feet to make them stand better. So let's see. A lot of the times with the initial first wave, you'll have some trouble with them standing up. Some of the issues is with the toe joint. Some say that it's the structure of the bottom of the foot. So we're going to swap these new feet on and see if they work better. Now, see, that worked just fine. But when you're doing like some more complex stuff, this isn't the head for Ko'Mo. This is just a custom head that I still haven't finished yet. And speaking of finishing paint jobs, I need to get back to doing paint because I haven't touched any paint in a while. Don't want to lose my skills, so yeah, these figures can be difficult to stand up. I mean, obviously, if you pose them around, play with them enough, you're going to find the counterbalance and the way to, you know, properly pose them. But there are certain poses that you're going to have a hard time hitting. So for this guy, we're just going to put the feet in since that's the only part we're swapping. Just going to let them sit in there. I would let them sit in there for about 30 seconds. Try it, and then if it's not wiggling free, try a minute. Now, the cool thing is that Harvinger Studios went ahead and just sent all these out for free. Didn't charge shipping, nothing like that. They just, you know, one day you get a tracking notice, and the next day they showed up. So I got my Kickstarter pair on December 30th, and then I got my other pair, I want to say, on the 3rd or the 6th of January. So all the people who pledged on Kickstarter should probably have their feet by now. Oh, and then some people might still be waiting if they ordered figures later on. So it's been about 30 seconds or so, I'm sure. Let's give it a try. Just grab down here at the bottom base of the ankle. Because what we're doing is we're pulling out the foot and the joint. Now, the joint is long. Or the part that goes into the leg is long. So don't be afraid to just keep pulling. But you got to be careful because if you go too long with the hot water, you can get it to where the feet are going to be gummy. And if that happens, you can risk it popping out of the joint, like where it connects. All right, so I'm going to heat it back up for a few more seconds. And I'm going to shove the new feet in. All right, so I got my new pair right here. Make sure you get left and right. Don't want to mess that up. And then these should plug in fairly easy, especially because they're not going to be hot, so they're going to kind of just go right into that plastic pretty easily. Push right down the bottom, you hear that little snap. That means it went in all the way. First one completed. And second one done. So, all right, feet are replaced. That was easy. Took me less than a minute. Now, I was looking for all the rest of my Lemurians. I must have boxed them up recently when I was cleaning because I was taking pictures of them, so they were on my table. So last time I cleaned up my table, I must have put them all away in a random box or something instead of my DTOF like they're normally. So let's see. Oh, they totally did away with the toe joint on these ones. That's what, okay. Let's see if the structure on the feet is different too. Yeah, it looks like it is a little. There's like indentions right here on the new feet, whereas the old feet don't have those indentions. It's kind of more flat. So let's see if we get close enough for you guys to see the difference. See, the bottom of this one has kind of like some indent right here, whereas this one doesn't. And they took away the toe joint, so now you're not going to have the toe collapsing constantly. Which I didn't expect them to do that. I actually thought they were just going to tighten the toe joint up, or, I don't know, make some modifications to the toe joint. But yeah, these actually, let's make sure the ankle rocker is still there. Looks good. I'm going to try a more dynamic pose. I was like, it feels good. Let's just try a more dynamic pose. I got to be careful with this Ko'Mo, though, because he was kind of, I had him kind of lost there for a minute, so he's the one I've probably played with the least so far. Because I haven't really had him on hand lately. So I gotta be careful when posing him because I haven't heated him up properly. But once you heat these guys up a couple times, they're really good after that. Like, the plastic feels really great too. Like, especially on the Lemurians, they have like texture across the whole body. So it feels really cool. All right, let's see if we can get him in a good standing pose. Just manipulate that. The ankle rocker a little more. I feel like this guy's one of the more top-heavy ones, though, too. All right. Nice little pose right there. You guys probably can't see it, but not from this weird top-down angle I'm doing, but yeah. All right. So, I mean, I think it helps. Well, we still have the other feet, too. So if you don't like the new feet, you still have your other ones. It was free of charge. They shipped it for free. You can't really ask for more. I mean, they sent all mine out. So, I mean, that's a lot of replacement feet right there. And then I got another box of replacements, too, over here that I haven't opened yet. I probably should make sure they're all there. But, yeah, so far, it's great. A great way to fix a pre-existing problem and not at the cost of the customer. So, really cool. I'm happy about that. Now, as far as if I like them better or not, I guess I'll have to switch out the feet on some of my other figures like Nin, and because Nin kind of, especially because I like to have him in the Huntsman gear, he has that top piece that makes him very heavy. So maybe with these replacement feet, he'll be able to pose and stand up just a little better with all that extra top heavy weight. The other one I'm looking forward to swapping the feet on because I really like doing cool like dynamic poses with is the Sentry. Yeah, the Lemurian Sentry. I think he was the conclusive one. So yeah, I just like the way he looks is really cool, the armor and everything on him. So I like posing him up dynamically. So with these new feet, it might help him, hit some harder poses than what I've been able to so far. So yeah, shout out to Harvinger Studios. Thanks for, making it right and doing right by your customers and sending out, parts that would make the figures better. That's cool. You don't see that too often. Sometimes, I mean, most companies will. If it's a QC issue, they'll fix it. I've heard that some companies don't like to fix their QC issues. But, for a first showing from Savage Crucible, it's really cool to see them go ahead and take care of an issue. I'm really excited to see Wave 2. That should be coming soon, hopefully, because, they just did the second or the full release pre-orders a month or two back. Couple months ago, maybe it was before October, I can't remember. Time is irrelevant at the moment because time is flying, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to Wave 2 of them, and then I'm really looking forward to, I know it's totally unrelated and it might be blasphemy to mention it, but Mythic Legion's Necronominus should be hitting soon. I've been waiting for this wave for a long time now, and it seems like we keep getting passed up on that wave, and other things are coming out sooner, so I'm really excited to get that wave in hand finally, and I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, we got way too many cool figures coming out, especially in the fantasy realm all of a sudden. not only from Savage and Mythic, but also 5K Toys is constantly, having these third-party sellers that are putting out these awesome pieces like Minotaurs, things like that. XS Ray, they're still putting out some heat. The new Mythic Legions, the Dragon, like we're getting hit hard, fantasy people. So prepare your wallets and prepare your swords because it's gonna be a crazy year. All right, it's good to see you guys all again. Stop by soon. Check out the shorts. I know you guys have been blowing those up, so thank you so much. I'll definitely be trying to get some more videos up, but I like to do it on things that actually are interesting to me and that I think might be helpful for you guys. Hopefully I'll be getting some 3D sculpts in here soon that I can do some painting on, so we'll get some more painting videos and things like that. Maybe I'll do like a full or, a condensed painting video tutorial type of deals for people that want to jump into painting that never have before, because I know it seems very daunting when you're first going to start, but all you got to do is jump in, and with some little help and techniques from people, it can go a long way. So all right, everybody have a great day, and Major out.